Hmm? How's that come from? What the hell? Damn it. No. Damn it. Damn it. Bullshit. What the hell? Mm, What the fuck? I oh crap. Cold bull crap. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up there. What's up, Cold Era? Thanks for dropping by, man. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Yeah, I did this sketch at the coffee shop today, and I'm just going to add some ink to it. Just trying to work on characters in an environment. The environment's all from imagination, so it's not really, I really didn't use any reference photos from it, just kind of doing something from my head. But the figure, I I bought this book. It's a book for like a action sequence reference photos. It's Japanese. It's the models. All three of them are from here, from Japanese people. But so I was trying to use those for some kind of action sequence. Sorry about that. From Midtown. I like it. That's the whole kind of kind of thing I was going for there. But yeah, I'm just gonna play around with some. Just kind of go a little crazy with the colors here today. I got back home and realized that my Copic white lid wasn't on completely tight, and it got all over everything. So I just spent about 10 minutes cleaning all that up, which was fun. But that's what I always tell my students. If you haven't made a complete mess, a complete mess when you're doing artwork shows that you're trying hard. So whenever I work on my figures, or whenever I'm choosing my colors, sometimes I like to get a little crazy with the colors. So I'm going to go with some blue on her skin today. I don't know if it's going to work out or not, but I'll give it a try. I want to give everything like a bit of a blue tone today. I don't know why. Hey, what's up, Juan? Thanks for dropping by, man. Yeah, maybe this is in honor of Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi. John Blue. There you go. I like it. Yeah, it's always like whenever you're doing hand coloring, it's like it could be hit or miss. But I like to think I have like something in mind, so I'm not going to give up on it. I'm going to keep on pushing it. But I don't like to always just work with like local colors. I like to try to, push the envelope and do something that's a little bit unexpected. So like this kind of, maybe this like a night scene where the gun fires the only thing kind of illuminating everything. So I thought I'd try to, give that a shot. Hopefully it works out. If not, oh well, I tried. If you see, don't you mean Shang-Chi's sister? Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not. Yeah, yeah. And Jane Theory, I was watching her review of it as well, or listening to her review of it as well. It was basically the same thing. Just yeah, well, to be expected. So that's why I'm not even going to bother watching it. I don't need to watch it. What did I watch? I still need to get to Fear and Loathing. Oh, thanks, Cold Air. Yeah, my friend, I mentioned this yesterday. See, every time I hear Aquafina, all I think about is like I just think of like water, like a bottled water. That's all her name sounds like to me. Aquafina, the bottled water. Um, yeah, I have a friend who's pretty like he goes out and watches everything. He'll give everything a chance, and even he said that yeah, it was too long, too excessive, and he didn't seem like he really enjoyed it. So, and he's pretty like liberal with his. Yeah, yeah. I still gotta watch. Yeah, I still gotta watch Fear and Loathing again. I'm gonna get to that maybe tonight after I'm done with this stream. Yeah, man. I'll tell you what. It's usually the racists are the ones who have to sit out there and convince you that they're not. Disney, Disney. So I'm doing right here, just taking this ink, and I'm kind of like, I got like a wet towel here, and I'm just kind of washing it over this, doing what you call it, a wash over this paper. And I'm using Bristol paper, by the way. Oh, did you hear my cough? No, what? Okay, so here's the deal with my cough. For all of you that don't know, aren't aware, I got while I was visiting the states, I got the coof. I got COVID, and what Japan does, I didn't know it until my fourth day back in Japan, my fourth day back in Japan. So they put you in what should we call it? What's the word I'm looking for? You're required. Since I visited Tennessee and since I visited Las Vegas, I had to go to mandatory quarantine. And before I left the States, I got tested. How many times did I get tested? I got tested twice before I left America, and I got tested again whenever I got back to Japan, and every single time I was negative. But I had to do mandatory quarantine for 3 days in a very, very small hotel room, and I couldn't leave. And I have asthma, and I am really weak when it comes to air conditioning and stuff. So I can't sit in an air conditioned room for a very long time. It just kills me. But I was stuck in an air conditioned room for 3 days with no ventilation. And then on my fourth day, when I had to leave, I had to get a test that morning. They found out that I had COVID. So they sent me to another hotel where I could barely crack the window open. And I had to sit in there for another 11 days. Air conditioned room. And it just like, it killed me. My asthma got worse and worse. And whenever I get asthma, it basically, I could get, what should we call it? I've gotten pneumonia for my asthma before. And it's the same symptoms as I get whenever I get asthma, like just sitting in there in an air conditioned room for 11 days, just feeling myself getting more and more congested. And I just got out this past Wednesday and I'm still, yeah. Glad you saw that, man. That was awesome, dude. I'm still soaked about that. It seems surreal. Dude, my travels back to the States, no, from the States back to Japan, it was literally an odyssey, but it was all worth it, dude. Getting over there, being able to see everybody, it was awesome. Yeah, this is kind of cool. This is kind of what I was envisioning looking at like. Oh, shoot. Dude, man, it was not fun. Like, the worst thing that you could do for somebody who has the coof is lock them up in a room for 11 days or 14 days. Man, it's like, it was just horrible. It was a horrible experience, not just physically, but mentally. Mentally, it gets to you, dude. No contact with humans. I mean, I had my computer there and my phone so I could speak to people, call them up and what have you. But it was depressing. It was mentally draining, and I wanted to like just sit around and draw the whole time. But it's like I had all the inspiration sucked out of me. So now that I'm finally back here, I'm ready to get stuff done. But as you can tell, my asthma, I'm going to have to go to the doctor and get some asthma medicine maybe this coming Monday. But yeah, it's just this horrible cough. I feel fine. It's just the cough sucks. I wanted to get a T-shirt that said, "I went to Vegas and all I got was this stupid coof." But but man, I really enjoyed my time there. I had like a hell of a time. And every time I watch Friday Night Tights and I see everybody in the chat, I just want to like teleport back there again, man, because I had such a good time. Yes, yes. There was okay. So actually, in quarantine, there was no pizza, no Mexican food. You couldn't have alcohol. I don't smoke, but there was no smoking allowed. You were only allowed to leave your room for a specific 3-hour period, and you could only walk around the hall. And it was just like, I just wanted to get fresh air. Like the worst thing was just being cooped up with no fresh air. And all I wanted was just to get some fresh air and just, but I'm just glad it's over with. Yeah. But yeah, what happens in Vegas stays on Facebook. It used to be what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but now what happens in Vegas is out there for everybody to see in memes. By the way, if you see me like rocking tonight, it's basically I'm listening to Devil Driver, the hardest stuff I could find. It's awesome. Every once in a while, I get to like a Devil Driver mood. Today is one of those days. So yeah, when I got back, I had friends who were like, "Hey man, let's hang out, whatever." But I was like, I just need some time to recuperate from everything. So I'm just gonna chill out, draw, do my stuff today. Today is Sunday, and then get recovered for next week. And then next week, the party will begin again. Thinking about having a poker night at my place. I think I heard that one like before, but I haven't heard that for a long time. You got me there, man. Every time I laugh too, I go into like a coughing fit. Good. They play mahjong here, man. Trust me. They don't play poker here. That's one movie. That was an awesome album. You just find another one. I wanted to get started on this earlier, but I started watching Lorena Cleo's. She's what should we call it? Doing a live video from Universal Studios, the Harry Potter part, and yeah, I just started watching that. I got distracted. What is this? Oh, listen to this. Yeah, this is cool. Cool, man. Yeah, it's coming out how I was imagining it. I was just like, I had this vision of like a dark alley where the gunfire was kind of like lighting up everything. It's really weird. Like when I work from imagination, it seems that gets a better reception for people than when I work from like reference photos. It's like whenever I work from imagination, it shows. I'll leave the naming up for you guys. When I work from like imagination, it allows me to. It has more. Yeah, fuck off, Daniel Craig. Um, hey, Juan, you remember me? I sent you that picture of me uh, uh, with the uh, with the volcano in the background. You remember that? From you only die you only live twice. Is it you only live twice, right? Now, I don't think this is actually take too much time to color tonight. It's going pretty quickly. Well, okay, so Gary brought up a really good point on Friday Night Tights today that I've been talking about. Like, I bring this point up a lot when I'm doing live streams. I work really quickly. Like, I don't sit around and do a whole bunch of detail and stuff. I like to finish my stuff as fast as possible. And he was just talking today, and it's a point that I brought up a bunch. Yeah. That my voice is going. With my work, I I just want to pump it out as fast as I can. Uh, that way, people have something to look at, and they don't have to wait for it for a long time. So, like, I think it's awesome when people do really cool, detailed stuff, but maybe save that more for the cover art and the inside. Just try to pump it out as fast as you can. Focus less on detail there and more so on maybe cover art or maybe a couple of splash pages, but I don't know. So with that in mind, like that's a pump and dump kind of guy. Pump and dump. Yeah, I just try to do it as fast as I can, because I think if I spend too much time on something, my the aesthetic of my work kind of dies. It gets lost. Again, that's something I think people see and people appreciate with my work that I do without reference photos, like just from my from my imagination. It seems that people gravitate towards that more because it has something that's kind of a raw quality that kind of contains more of aspects of my art in it. So I don't know what I'm trying to say. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that the longer I spend on something and the more I look at reference photos, the less uh, the the less it contains uh, aspects of my art becomes less organic. Does anybody understand what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't even know if I understand what I'm saying. Let's just go out for Damn, that's still loose. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, for me, if I work for my imagination, allows me to put more. Um, yeah, hey, uh, that's what this is all about, man. Just me working on here and meeting you guys. I understand you there, Juan. But yeah, if you ever need any, if you ever want to talk about stuff, just contact me at this email address. Um, yeah, what I want to do is like within a couple of years, I want to make this full time work. Like I'm ready to like I mean I literally feel like sometimes when I'm teaching my classes, I don't want to say this because it's not fair to my students because I still have passion for my students and I want to see them succeed, but I feel like I'm kind of wasting valuable time that I could be putting towards improving my artwork, and I want to have a future in this. And I feel like it's time now for me to start investing more time in this. Yeah, that's like I want my students to succeed, of course, and I want them to do their best, and I want to be there to help them along the way. But I feel like it's almost time for me to pass that torch on to, you know, um, the next uh, the next generation of teachers because I'm 43 and my plan was to teach maybe until I was 50. But if I could find, I want to slowly decrease my teaching hours and increase my art hours That's the whole goal of it all. Because I think forcing myself to make a living from this will force me to improve my game. You know what I mean? I don't want this to be like, you know, oh, well, I have English, so if I succeed, I succeed. If I fail, it's okay. I want to be under the pressure of having to make this, you know, my bread and butter. It's the only way I can improve. No, don't worry about that. No, actually, I don't think there's going to be a lot more of teaching in person from here on out. Unfortunately, I think a lot of it's going to just be done, you know, virtually, and a lot of our work is going to be outsourced. I can see that happening. I could be like one of the last in a line of teachers who actually work in person. But I hate teaching virtually. It's so if like one person, if their connection is just a little down, or it just ruins the whole class, and it just so difficult to do that way. I prefer hands-on with my artwork, and I prefer man-to-man whenever I'm teaching English. I'm kind of old-fashioned that way. Really, Mortal Kombat Legends. I haven't seen that yet. Now I heard the Witcher 3 anime animation was really good. See, I like the actor who plays Scorpion, the Japanese actor. He's really good. Oh, this is a good song. Cool. I'll have to check that out there, man. If any of you guys really like hard rock, some heavy metal, check out Devil Driver, The Last Kind Words, 2007. Man, it's kicking ass right now. I got to meet the lead singer for um, Devil Driver when he's also in a group called Coal Chamber, and I saw them in Ozfest back whenever it was like I think it was like first or second year of college. The bass guitarist was hot. From this album, the one I'm listening to right now is pretty kick ass. What's it called? I'm horrible with names. Let's see. It's at. I think it's called These Fighting Words. I believe that's what it's called. These Fighting Words. Yeah, These Fighting Words. Devil Driver. These Fighting Words. It's just a hard ass song. Now, one of my favorite Devil Driver songs is from, let's see, um, yeah, they're really hard, dude. Um, I would have to say they're the hardest band I listen to. That's an awesome song. All right, I'm going to go down the. Oh, is this the one? I think this is the. Let's see, is this one I'm looking for? Yeah, this is it right here. This is probably one of my favorite ones of theirs. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is awesome. All right, here we go. It's called Hold Back the Day by Devil Driver. Hold Back the Day. There's a link to it. The video's weird, but freaking, yeah, the music. Damn it. So awesome. Sucks. I was listening to a different song, but if I start this song, I have to listen to the end. Go back today. All right. Whew. Need some coffee here. All right. I don't know if you guys ever watched Scrubs, but there was the delivery guy who would always listen to heavy metal in his car. And yeah, he had on Devil Driver. Damn, this song's good too. Death Clock Awaken. All right. Check that out now. Hold on a second. Death Clock Awaken. Awakened by Death Clock. Yeah. What is this? Death Clock Awaken. All right. I am intrigued. Oh, yeah. It's weird. They've got the lead vocals. His voice is a little like they've kind of they've made it a bit quiet. I kind of like that. Cool. I got a new band to listen to. I like their music video too. It's got like that heavy metal-esque kind of animation going on. His voice is kind of like subdued. It's almost like it's coming out of the shadows. Oh, okay. Now, are you, oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, this anime looks like it's yeah. Okay, that makes sense. It has that aesthetic to it, that feeling to it. Yeah, I don't know how much more I need to work on this. I feel like I'm basically finished with it. I feel like if I work too much into it, it's just I'm gonna be overdoing it. What I probably need to do is go in here with this, just smudge it around a bit. Yeah, that'll work. Apocalypse. I never saw that. I'm so out of like the loop. There are a billion things I need to check out. Mermaider by Death Clock. Oh man. think I'm going to call it a quit on this one, guys. Been working on it for about an hour here. It's usually how it goes. Thanks, dude. Come on. It's really, really fun working on this one. Like, I spent about an hour and a half working on the inks. And maybe hour 20, hour and a half working on the inks. And, the drawing of the inks. And then about an hour here on the coloring. So I think I'm just going to call it quits on this one. It pretty much turned out how I was hoping it would. So I'm happy with that. I just like these little details, Again, I don't spend a whole lot of time working on the details. I just kind of like, I don't plan out every single, hatching and every single shadow. I kind of like to have it be, have some freedom to it. I know that might not be everybody's cup of tea, but when it comes down to the way I work, that's just how I do it. It's the word I'm looking for. Has some spontaneity to it. Not everything's set in stone. But thanks guys for dropping by and having a look and participating in the chat. I always appreciate it. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing next. I've actually signed up for a course on drawing comic book characters. I'm having a bit of trouble getting access to the videos. It's been a lot like my luck as of late. Everything's a bit of a challenge, but I think that's just life trying to throw me curveballs and making me work for what I need to get. Icy, Cold Air. I keep on forgetting about that. Icy Necromancer. That could be in the works. Actually, let me go ahead. Sorry, guys. It's almost 1 o'clock at night here. Let me go ahead and write that down. Gubna. I need a piece of paper. Hold on a second. Something should be within. Aha. Here we go. Paper. The Icy Necromancer. For Cold Era Robert. The governor. All right. Yeah, I need to check out the email and everything. I feel like I've settled back in to things again, so now I'm going to be able to start cracking down on the whole work that I have to do now. But let me go ahead and take this off. Yeah, so I'll go check out the email and everything, and there's a bunch of stuff that's needs to be done. Yeah, man, I'm gonna call a night, recharge, and tomorrow is gonna be art day, and just kind of getting everything organized. But these little art sessions help me, get my confidence with how I'm going to approach, the work that I need to do. So there's the finished piece for tonight. There we go. I'll sell it for $1 million. All right, guys. Thanks for dropping on by. As always, I appreciate the thumbs up, the interaction here within the live stream itself. Good night, and until next time, take it easy, guys. Peace out.